Welcome to this video. We're going to learn today how to trade using copy trade functionality available on Bitget. If you haven't done so, make sure to like, share, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so that you can stay updated with the #1 authority and information on Bitget copy trading, only available right here on my channel. And so without further ado, let's just jump right into it. So Bitget copy trading, the way it works is that there's a bunch of geniuses that sign up with Bitget. Bitget filters through them and says, hey, you're good enough. Come and trade for us, and then they trade using their own money. And what we do is we merely copy them. We let a computer copy their trades exactly the same. Copy trading is available on Bitget and many other exchanges, to be honest, but Bitget is the most vibrant and the most sort of the biggest exchange where copy trading is happening. It is very liquid, it is very fast, and it is the biggest market there is. So for you to do this, you need an account with Bitget. If you have got one, then because you signed up yourself, I recommend you to sign up using the link in the description below. If you don't have one, of course, you're going to sign up and you're going to use the link in the description below because there is bonuses and transaction fee benefits available for you. Hooked you up today, guys. And of course, once you have set up your account, make sure you keep your user ID handy, and that's found by hovering over the what is this button here called? The dashboard, and then there is a UID available. Make sure you hold on to that number because at the end of this video, there is a surprise for you. So make sure you stay tuned till the very end. Once you've signed up, you're gonna come to Bitget like this, and what you wanna do is you wanna head over to your wallets, and from your wallets, you want to go to fund your account. So once you get into your wallet, you want to then transfer any USDT or cryptocurrencies that you might have from other exchanges, and you're gonna flick it over here by way of a deposit. I think there is a way that you can actually purchase some cryptocurrency on this website directly, but I don't know that so much. I just use Binance and just chuck all my USDT over, and then off we go trading them. Of course, you have to transfer then your USDT from a spot account to a USDT-M account, which is your futures account, because of course we're copying using futures trading. We're both copying the longs and the shorts, and so you would need some funds in there to actually take benefit of futures trading. Now, why should you do copy trading? Well, there is quite a lot of volatility in the market, and so trading is actually one of the ways that people benefit from this market. I'd say, what's the difference between trading and just like buying Bitcoin? Well, buying Bitcoin is more of an investing behavior, not so much of a trading behavior, because trading, there's buying and selling and buying. So it's often very high frequency, and it takes advantage of technical analysis and the psychology of the market. And the benefit of doing this is that there's good cash flow in terms of your investment. So instead of investing into Bitcoin today and then 7 years later going to the moon and you have lots of money then, and you can't really take profits along the way, or I guess you could, but that minimizes the profit along the way. You can risk small amounts of money to then make some cash flow and higher returns along the way, and they're just using principles to follow, and instead of you having to do that, you're basically following somebody else doing that, and that's what copy trading actually means. So the way you come here is you go to the top and you go to copy trading, and then you go to futures copy trading, and then this is the window that you're going to find yourself in. And these are all the different types of traders that we can follow. No, not all of them are good. Some of these numbers seem quite crazy. Negative 11, 100%, you don't want to be doing that, of course. And what we are looking at is a platform where you can just look at different traders, and we can obviously filter them out based on your liking. And today we're going to look at what makes them a good trader. We don't want to follow a lucky trader. We want to follow a smart trader. Some of these traders can get lucky and all of a sudden make 30,000% in one day. But those aren't the traders we're looking for. We're trying to put a good metric behind how we select traders to follow, because that will then have a huge bearing onto how profitable you are going to be. Okay, so obviously there are ways that you can filter across the top ranking followers: ROI, which stands for return on investment; total PNL, total profit and loss, which actually just stands for the amount of money that's sitting in their accounts; copiers PNL, the amount of money that's been generated for the copiers. And then you've got AUM, which stands for assets under management. So this platform is a little bit weird. The first page doesn't actually rank it too well, but the second page is when it starts to rank. So what does ranking mean? I don't know what that means, but I guess it's just what Bitget thinks is like a better trader. So we've got principal as the #1. So all these guys before, don't really have any, you know, significant metric that it's being measured against. I don't know what's going on here, but really the second page in the middle quadrant is what you're looking for as the number one spot. So Principal has done 1400% in one day. Now these are daily returns. Now that's because they're not 14xing their account every day. They put in small trades and high frequency trades, and on their small trades, this is the average return that they're getting, which is good. So out of like a $20,000 account, they might be placing $5, $3 trades, and they're making like, you know, like $50, $60 on those trades, and they do many of those every day. So this is how most of these traders work. So what we can do is we can click into this particular trader. This will say copy now, but right now it says slot reminder because it's only 1,000 followers can follow this person at the same time. And of course, you know, some of them might jump out, some of them might stay in, and when the slot becomes available, you can set a slot reminder, which will be a notification available through your phone. And so here we can actually have a look at how he's been performing in the last 1 month. Obviously, he was at $71,000, and the account size has dropped to 60, further down to 58, and then it's been climbing up steadily. Okay, interesting. Okay, not making any judgments right now, but in the past 1 month, he's been, you know, returning 1,500% to down to about 1,300%. That's what he's been doing. Now, this could be a withdrawal. Right, he could have just made a big withdrawal so that he can live, you know, put food on his table, or it could have been a big loss in the market. Now, it may have been that the market volatility has been quite significant on that day. You know, we've had some moons in Bitcoin and the market in general in the recent times. So that's when he might have selected the wrong direction. Okay, so that's what we're looking at right now. These are order types. These are orders that have closed in the past, and then these are orders that are active right now. So this is what this guy is doing. And of course, we can also look at what kind of coins he's actually, what pairs he's trading, what ratio he is winning and losing, and how often he has been trading in the last 1 month. So we're going to look at what makes a good trader and what makes them worthy to be followed by you, and how you can diversify and minimize risk as well as maximize profit. So some of the metrics I like to look at is copiers P&L and AUM. Copiers P&L is basically how much money has been made for the copiers. Now that we mentioned copiers, I'd like to obviously go on to the second page. So this particular trader manages $1.190 million and has profited for its followers. How much? I've got to press copiers P&L. Second page. $715,000. Now that's pretty good. His account size is a bit too small though, I think. $2,000, he's not risking a lot of his own money. He's basically trading for other people, and he's just taking a commission. So now that I mentioned copiers and their profit and loss, based on the profit of the copiers is what these guys are making as their commission. So these guys usually charge about 8 to 10% of the winning trades. That's what Bitget rewards them for being a master trader. They're not here for free. But you don't actually have to pay to actually, you know, follow them, or copy them. But you do, once you do win some money, you have to clip in 8% of your winnings back to them, which I think is a very fair system. And it gets these guys on the platform making the right decisions for your benefit, as well as their own, because they want to make sure that there's enough people following. I mean, there's so many people that are, you know, there's $1.7 million worth of cash following this guy called Principal. And so, you know, if we look at this guy here, we see that this guy has been, you know, steady. Obviously, he's had some losses here, but he's obviously recovering. And so we can just look at his past records, and based on that, we can see how much, you know, whether he's a worthy master trader or principal trader to be followed or not. If we look at AUM, we're looking at the most followed by cash flow, like cash amount. Daniel Chen is a new player. Looks like he's managing about $1.69 million and has profited for its customers about $140,000, which is pretty significant. If we look at the last 1 month, the shake in the market actually didn't impact him too much. It actually just scooted along, which is good. So these are the marks of a good trader. And you know, there's a good split across the BTC and Ethereum. Looking at the last 1 month, he does have some pretty steady trading, which is good. His followers are making good money. This guy's made $15,000, which is great. only having risked what, 44,000, so that's a pretty good return actually. And then you're looking at the history. His history is looking good. He's making a lot of gains. He's made some losses, but he's actually winning them back. That's how this sort of trading game works. There's no other way around it really. Looking at the current open positions, there's no open positions, which means he's not stuck in any negative or terrible trades. And so this is something that you would be looking out for. I'm not telling you to follow this guy, but these are some of the things that you'll be looking out for. So how do we actually follow somebody? Okay, so I'm going to look at AUM once again and go to the next page. You don't have to look at AUM all the time, but we're just going to go from here. All right, let's go select somebody that has an open slot available now. Let's have a look at Anis. Okay, he's got almost $1 million asset under management. He's got a $3,000 account and about $17,000 that he's made for his followers. Okay, so we're going to press copy now, and we can see what future trading pairs we're going to follow. So he obviously only trades Bitcoin and Ethereum, so obviously these are the coin pairs that are available to be followed. You can follow it by a fixed amount in margin, any number between $10 and $3,000 per trade. So if you were to place a 50x long trade, if you put a $10 trade in there, then it'll be a $500 position all up. Now, what I suggest is, if you're going to follow it in a fixed margin copy per trade, I suggest you start off really small at 10. Now, depending, if you have a big account, I mean, go nuts, do whatever the heck you want, I guess. I mean, you don't have to listen to what I say, but I think a better way to actually follow a trader, and a safer option, but may not be as profitable, is multiplier mode, which basically says represents a multiplier relationship between each copy trade and the trader. So if you have a $1,000 account, let's say, and the master trader has a $10,000 account, then it only makes sense that whatever trade size your master or principal trader opens, that your trade size is only 1/10 of that size because of your account size. Your account size has a huge bearing into risk management and liquidation. So you want to make sure that that your multiplier is representative of your account size versus the principal trader's account size. How do you know your principal trader's account size? Great question. All you have to do is you need to look at their P&L, and you'll be able to know exactly how much money is sitting inside the principal trader's account. So once you've set that in, the next step is to set your risk management. Now, some people don't want to play any risk management and let their master or principal traders do their own risk management. That works well, but not all the time. And a lot of people, what I suggest is to keep an eye on their phone, look at the amount that it goes up and down, and once it goes down to a dangerous level, that you have the discipline to cut and stop following or close the positions that are active. Or if it goes up to a certain level and you're happy with the gains that you've made, that you close the positions out. Most people fail on copy trading because they're greedy. That being the case, if you want to set a particular limit on your stop loss and take profit, that's fine. And the maximum follow amount is, you can set that as well, so you don't follow too much into the reds. So that's completely up to you. Now, I will speak more about this and give you more exclusive content for those of you who will use your user ID. And to fill out a form, there's a Google form available in the description below. You go ahead and fill that form out, then you'll be invited into a private Telegram group. Now, this private Telegram group does not cost you any money. It is an entirely free group. All I ask you to do is sign up using the affiliate link available in the description below, so that you can get the benefits that Bitget is offering through me. And then that way we know that we are bringing together like-minded people who are wishing to profit on Bitget copy trading. So once that's done, you press next and you are in the running to copy this person. In our Telegram, we'll be discussing who are some of the good people to follow, what makes them good, what makes them bad, when people have entered and when people have gotten out, how well certain traders are doing at the moment, and that will become a good dialogue for us to exchange ideas and pointers, so that we are guiding, so that there's a bit more clarity and discussion around this particular platform. It is a good way to capitalize on your on cryptocurrency right now. Yes, cryptocurrency is moving back up again. There's a lot more players in there available now, which is good. And there's going to be movement in the market, which is what we need for traders to make money. And of course, if you haven't done so, make sure you go like, share, and subscribe, and ring that notification bell so that you can stay updated. I'll see you in the Telegram. Catch ya. Peace.